Welcome back to Gaming, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. I've got another Call of Duty video out for you guys today. So in this video I'm going to be sharing with you some tips that you can be using to get more wins on Battle Royale 200. So let's get straight to it. So the first tip is not land in areas that are classed as hot and where most people go to. So you want to try and avoid the airport areas and the superstore. If you do, you're going to be finding yourself fighting against different teams, and there's always a high chance of you or your teammates going down, which already puts you in a disadvantage. You're already on the back foot and you have to worry about surviving just barely before the game is even starting. So I suggest you land in areas that people don't usually land to. It gives your team a lot of time and you can stack ammunition and plan your next move while other teams are fighting. This is really easy to get carried away by going into these hotspots, but you're only risking of getting yourself killed. It's a really basic tip, but it helps so much and it's really effective. So moving on to our second tip, which is to move early and stick together. So it's really important you move early in this game mode because there's a lot more teams, and you can't be afford to be wasting time. So if you plan early and move early, gives your team a head start to get into locations quicker. You'll be more aware of your surroundings. As well as that, if you're not moving quick enough, then the other teams can use that to their advantage and get to a better location than yours, so they can have high ground. And it's really important to have high ground in this game, as it does benefit you from shooting. Adding on to that, it's really important you stick together before in the game mode. Just say if two of you wanted to lure an area and one of you wanted to go pick up a bounty or an objective, I highly suggest all of you go together. If you were to go to the bounty and stick together, you can't be letting one of your teammates wander off to do something, because he can come up against multiple teams, and which will end up there's high chance of him getting killed. So moving on to our next tip, which is using the objective to your advantage. So if you get a fire sale running up, immediately drop everything and go to the shop right away, because this can be a really turning point for your team. You can bring your players back free, and everything is 80% off. So UAVs, cluster strikes, precision airstrikes. So you can stack up on your score streaks, and you can get a UAV over there and even a Blackbird. So it can really turn your game if your team is not doing well and you're struggling with money. Obviously it's really rare, but it's a bit obvious one, but it's really good to keep this in mind. So moving on to our last tip, which is probably separates the good players and bad players, is always observing and don't rushing in for kills. So the last tip is always observing and not rushing every player or every team you see. So it's really important you do this, because if it's going to put you in a disadvantage and bring more attention to your team, it's not worth it. It's better to keep calm and think about the situation you're in and how it will play out if you shoot. Reason for this is because you might not have cover, you might be too far from the circle, and it can alert multiple enemies around you that and they will know you're there. So it's better to keep calm and not actually go for every kill that you see, because it can put you in a disadvantage. Obviously, because it's a 200 game mode now, so you can't just be shooting everyone that you see carelessly, so you have to be really careful with that. But that's it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. These are my tips that I'm using, and it's really helping me get in the top 5 at least. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you in my next video. Thank you.